We are ready to pop the cork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense takes the field for the first time today. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
On the move is the 30. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some range for their running back. He's looking to throw it. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
It's first and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on third down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose.
And, man, those are so frustrating for defenses because you're flying upfield, you're trying to get to the quarterback, and they slip that draw in there, and you can tell too many guys not doing their job, created some space for the running back to make the big play down the field.
They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They'll run the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Quarterback on the keeper. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, running back on the move. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. He'll keep it himself. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. He'll do it himself. They'll rip off 8 on that. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Getting some heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Now on the option. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily...
Fires into traffic, picked off. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this. Their defense.
Open runway ahead. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Owls.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
attempt to try. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Line gets set, first down. The option look. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. On the option. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground with the back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Still on his feet at the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down, looking for more. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard, they'll mark it at the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The run to the left. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Moncrief. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the marker. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That's now his 2nd interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On the option. He'll pitch it. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Running back goes in motion. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
when you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and settle.
Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he'll bring it back. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Illinois offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor. And the sack all the way back at the 5. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going to the ground. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Just feeds the running back. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. Pinned back in their own end, a third and short from the 16. From the gun, wants to pass.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's just been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. It's a draw. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. Just steamrolling the defense. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. The give to the back. At the 45, on his way. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. He's piled up 112 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to punch it in. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Touchdown, Owls! And the route is on.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moncrief. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play.
What a cut! Now he's loose. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working for them.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Zings it complete to the right. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're working that left side. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Slams it ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Good, right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Illinois offense returns to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays.
On the play.
Finally, able to make...
Illinois.
Big game there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Dobbs. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Power football with the run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback checking the play. He'll keep it himself. Plows through the defense. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Give to the fullback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Montfree. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Second down coming up.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move! And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Handoff from the gun. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Movement here from the tight end. The give on the inside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.